Man, this is one big area. Maybe I should find myself some kind of faithful horse companion that comes when I call it. It is a Llan type area. Let's give it a shot. Agent Smith, do you see a horse anywhere? No? Well, darn. I thought Uncle Rupee would give me a horse with a Tingle suit on. I could call it Ipongle. I guess we're hoofing it. Welcome back to freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland. Previously, we arrived at Llan Meadow, the first Zelda referencing area in this entire game. You know, Llan Ranch, and Llan Milk. Unfortunately, none of that latter stuff here. We're gonna have to get our own Llan Milk. Probably from the alien cows. But I have a map and I have an Agent Smith. I intend on using both today. These are the spin flowers. They make me rupees. But only once, unfortunately. See, no more rupees for me. They should have spit out better rupees then. 1 piece rupees. What am I gonna do with those? They spit out 10s or 20s. Maybe thousands. Yeah. The way this game is going, 1,000-piece rupee is in the cards. I wonder what color that is. I think we've already seen golden rupees, and they only worth 100. This area we've been to before, we met Duke. He ran off somewhere. I have a shovel now. So we might as well go ahead and dig some things. But these crabs are going to get in my way. I shall murder them. They're going to interfere with my treasure buzz. It's time for Tingle to do some archaeology. Yeah, it's in this game too. You can't escape from it. In this particular area, you could find... Wait for it. There we go. Sweet potatoes. They are very important. I'm going to be farming them on the off-screen. They're good for some recipes. Especially if it regards Llan Meadow in any way. How would I say regards Llan Meadow? Well, you'll find out later. And also, in this area is a treasure chest. What the heck is that? Open that up. Alright, fine. It's probably a special lock. You open that up. Are you dead yet? Alright, get out of the way. Apparently no one could open this. We can't even play the Bone Ocarina. That won't work either. I guess that's a mystery to everyone. It's a secret to everybody. Including that thing. What the heck is that? Is that a moblin? In this game? Looks like we got our first major enemy. And what the heck is going on in there? That unsettles me until it started giving me money. It was like, oh, who's knocking at my door this time? Oh, great, it's a Tingle. Just give it money, it'll go away. Well, I'm gonna put his house on the map. This is what he gets for being antisocial. It's the milk container that doesn't contain milk. It contains something else. I don't want to know what it is. And also, I believe somewhere in this area is another landmark. It's kind of hard to find. I think it might be up a screen. Yeah, actually, it's indeed up a screen. We don't need to mess around with this place anymore. It's dead to us. I took its sweet potatoes. Do you have anything important to say? No. No, you're just gonna say stuff I already talked about. Yeah, I got one of those. You're behind. You're way behind. Instead, I'm gonna mess with this water wheel. It's spewing out fish. Tons of fish. And mushrooms. I was farming these mushrooms on the off-screen. Aroma toadstools are kinda needed. But I want to map this thing. It's a fish-spewing water wheel. It doesn't seem ecologically safe, but we got it anyway. Unfortunately, we can only collect that fish once. But love carp aren't really needed for much of anything. This is another patch that's filled with sweet potatoes. And to indicate that, we have a sweet potato man just sitting here. Delicious sweet potatoes, full of goodness. And then he spews out hair for no good reason. I think it's malfunctioning or something. We got a Five Nights at Freddy thing going on with this potato boy. This is what happens. This is Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'm just giving you a little pre-release. You'll see it in 3 months when Scott gets desperate for money again. I have no respect for that man. Have you guessed? This place is kind of important for other things. Like these mini oranges. There's a whole bunch of trees here that have mini oranges, crisp tomatoes. This place is one big area you're going to be visiting a lot if you like to make juice or any other kinds of cooking ingredients. Is there anything else in this area? I think I nailed all the landmarks here. I even talked to the NPCs. I'm going for 101% completion. Oh, there is one other thing. That one farmer left a red X on our map somewhere. But it's not here. It's down here. What is this? Somebody's glasses. More accurately, it's girls' glasses. They have to have that adjective in there. Well, he did see a girl walking around this area, and now she lost her glasses, apparently. What's going on here? Let's check out this area. Maybe we'll find some more clues. Or we'll find vicious river otters that want to kill Tingle and his new bodyguard. And they give us some tasty squids at times. This section really good for sweet potatoes again, and also crisp tomatoes. If you like your sci-fi, just to the south of here will tickle your fancy. It's a whole bunch of alien cows and some kind of weird crop circle. We'll just spin on that and the aliens will give us rupees. 10-piece rupees. Ah, man, the aliens are the best. I'll even kill their cows for a sacrifice. Hey man, you look like you're having some problems. In fact, this guy kinda looks like that one enemy in Mother 3. I forget its name. It had a giant head. It didn't give me a rare item. He looks like it. Yeah, nice alien cows you got going on there. Did you steal them from someplace in Termina? Okay, how about we stop this conversation for a second and explain the elephant in the room. He feeds them paper. That's great. They make them what? You couldn't mention that. It's a Nintendo game. He got an important piece of paper from his great-great-grandfather. And he mixed it up with the paper for his cows. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. He doesn't even know what was written on it. If his wife finds out, he's in trouble. But he had an idea. He's an aspiring poet, so he wrote a little poem on the piece of paper and replaced it. I bet it says, "Roses are red, violets are blue. I fed your paper to cows, and now it is poo." Yeah, it is pretty clever, and so is my rhyme. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know I had the capacity I might be. He is a genius. That is not a reference to anything, is it? I'll just murder all of your cows for telling me this silly, silly story. Come here, cows. It's time for your reckoning. I'll send you back to that big alien mothership in the sky. The hard way. Get over here. Get what's coming to you. There is an item that'll make these enemies come towards you instead of away from you, but it's kind of expensive to make. Finally, the last cow had it. It's always in the last place I looked. It's a recipe for Llan ketchup. I bet this is what the guy fed the cows. Hey, I found it. You don't have to be bludgeoned by your wife with a blunt instrument she uses for cooking. Okay, yeah, we went through this conversation. Hey, I found something. I found your recipe. It's mine now. That's what is written on it, huh? Llan ketchup. So he'll just go ahead and jot that down, and the wife won't find out. She won't be the wiser. I got ahead of you on that. Stop being slow with your explanations. He even let us keep the recipe. Llan ketchup is different than other recipes. You don't want to ignore this one. Some of these things you can ignore and never need to make, but Llan ketchup is a local specialty. We can go and sell that to the merchant and make a lot of money and get some bonus items. So I'm going to be making that eventually. And I walked past another side quest that's right up here. It's Abba! Hey Abba, how you doing? Yeah, I hope so too. She's kind of lost her glasses. She's probably fumbling around somewhere. And there's oinkers in this area. That's this game's, moblins. Well, thanks Abba. Thanks for not trying to train me anymore. She's know I'm good for it. Hello? He's in trouble! There's evil moles coming to eat him. There they are now. It's time to play whack-a-mole, the hard way. The Tingle way. You don't have ankles. Alright, let's just murder these things and help this guy. Especially since these guys cough up power garlic. Unfortunately, they only stay up long enough for us to fight them one at a time, so this is actually a little dull. I wanted to fight you! Get back here! I'll smack you with a stick. I will show you the way to Porky's place where he does his game show stuff, and then you will regret. We saved the Scarecrow. Why? It doesn't seem like you'll help me in the least. Oh, hey! This guy was loaded! Well, I'm happy for helping you now. We got 1,000 rupees from the country folk. We're a real gent. You know what? You're on my map now. In fact, I think I forgot to map that alien place, too. We should go back and do that before continuing on. Boy, backtracking. Backtracking that I imposed upon myself. I have to go and mark that. I need to. It's part of my OCD. My Tingle OCD. I call it TCD. Alright, one big circle. Smaller than that. We got the mystery circle. It kind of looks like a Pokeball if you look at it the right way. Okay, that's great. Pokeball Island. Now we're done with that place. We got the Llan ketchup. We saved the Scarecrow. Might as well shake it down for some crisp tomatoes. As in this vine. Shake this vine down for some crisp tomatoes. And do some secret stuff up in this direction. Like that thing. That looks conspicuous. I want that. Whatever that is. Whatever is within this thing. I want it. It's a hole! Each of these areas has their own little secret grotto that kind of looks like what that does right there. Inside is a treasure chest. This one has the Moo Moo Parasol, one of the rupee goods. It's a good thing we stopped by here. Rupee goods are really important to me and the mission. And just south of here, everybody sees it, don't you? Yep, it's our good friend, the ninja. We really have to stop meeting like this. Hi, how you doing again? Sticking to walls as usual, I see. Hey, that's an insult. Don't do that. It's not my fault you're a bad ninja. You know what? I'm not telling you. Figure it out on your own time. Yeah, I heard that all before. All you did was do illusions at me. I'm not impressed. Wait. The what drain? Ah! Let go! My rupees! You jerk! Fine, I'll tell you. You're draining my life force, which is also my wallet. Only let him drain you once, because, he'll only give you back a certain amount of rupees. Yeah, you're kind of bad at that whole thing. No, it is true. Just ask Agent Smith over there. He saw the whole thing. He thinks you're a loser, too. This is the beginning of knowledge, Ninja Master. You are not quite as ninja as you think. Because I will know how to hide better. I'll make sure that my scroll isn't peeking out the next time. Guaranteed. You will never see me again. Oh, he's gonna hand us back our rupees. But he only hands back 100 rupees. Sorry. If you reject him, he doesn't hand you back more rupees, so do not do it. Well, that was fun. We met Ninja Man. I think I need a name for him. I'm gonna go with Yamori. It's loser in Japanese. I think it is. What the heck is this thing? Looks like some kind of oinker fortress. Do the dance of life. Wait a second. Did you just take off your own nose? These guys are the master of the got your nose trick. Looks like we're gonna have to find a way into there. I have suspicions that whoever is roaming around this place just got kidnapped by oinkers. And look! Money! Hooray for money! Let's hooray for this thing! It got in my way. It's getting in the way of money. I don't like it. It's going to die. And also, I really like the battle theme. It's the Llan orb! As you guessed, every area is going to have one of these orbs too, and they're just going to spew rupees at me. And oh wait! Mapping's complete in this area, which means I need to give him another feather of approval. There you go. It's my thing now. I have to keep with that shtick. Ah, darn! I just wanted Mike to fight that one. I wanted Mike Smith to take care of it. Well, darn, now I gotta have to find something else to fight. This area is also kind of dead to us now. I think we've explored everything on the map. We mapped everything. I think I looted all of the stuff that can be looted, so let's just go ahead and head back to town. Maybe things have changed. Maybe things are important now. Oh, wait! Yeah, there's extra dig spots. I just noticed that on my notes. Well, we already got the one in Llan Meadow. But there's one that's over here somewhere. Yeah, you all see it now. This conspicuous spot. What could be in here? I'm gonna do digging stuff now. The heck with town. We'll deal with that on another time. I'm sure that girl is perfectly fine. Especially when there's 1,500 rupees involved. Should I walk? Or should I just go to Sunshine Seashore the normal way? Nah, I'll just walk it. It's pretty much just north of here. There's some areas in Sunshine Seashore we haven't quite been to. We haven't quite discovered everything here. In front of the starfish stage is some stuff for us. It's going to be another one of those pirate chests, but there's also a really good digging spot around here. Alright, where's that pirate chest? I want to unearth that right now. I don't know why I called it a pirate chest. It kind of looks piratey. I don't know why I said that. I'm being silly. Oh, look at this. Ancient doubloons. Ancient coins. Look at them all. You can just keep on coming back here. Oh, hi, Tingle. Pinkle. Tinkle Pingle. That's a name now. I don't know whose it is. The tower is looking a little strange. It's looking unhealthy. The tower is like a living creature. It needs attention. It's like a flower. If you don't give it rupees, it wilts. The tower needs rupees to keep going. If you leave it for too long, the tower will shrink and you have to throw more rupees into it. Let's try avoid that happening. It's now urgent business. We're going to have to head back to town. Secrets are going to have to wait for another time. I need to go ahead and toss a few rupees into that tower to make sure it doesn't wilt on us. So, next time on Freshly Picked Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland, we're going to be doing some other stuff. But I might as well just go ahead and show you proper tower maintenance. You don't need to throw in many rupees. My rule of thumb is usually when you get a warning signal from Pinkle about the tower, just go ahead and toss in like about 50 to 100 rupees. It's not too much. And of course, Uncle Rupee will just tell you it's not enough if you don't put in the full amount that you need for the next level. He'll do that no matter what. That's just to keep the tank full. To keep the engine running for Tinkle. Tinkle. What is with these names coming from lately? Jeez. I must be more tired than I thought. I'm gonna hang it up here. Good night, folks.